morning, Sunday schoolers. Have you ever made a really big mess? When I was little, I remember I would sometimes make such a mess with all my toys that I didn't quite know how to begin cleaning, and my parents would tell me, you gotta clean your room before you go do something else. Well, I'd get to my room and I would just be overwhelmed with how much there was to do. And sometimes I still make a pretty big mess, but the difference is I don't have my parents telling me to clean it up. As you get older, you sometimes learn an important lesson, and some learn it earlier than others, and some need to be reminded often. But there's this trick, and that is just doing one little thing at a time. Maybe pick up all the blocks first before you address all your dirty clothes and your Legos and your baseball mitts and gloves. Just do one little bit at a time. And when you get those little things done, the big project doesn't seem quite so intimidating. I still try to use this trick. Sometimes when a job can seem big, it just doesn't seem like it'll get done. So I have to do just one little thing at a time. Trying to be like Jesus can be that way too. In the Bible, we learn of all these incredible things that Jesus did to help others. Some of the things, like his miracles, aren't possible for us to do necessarily, but there's lots of little things that we learn from Jesus in the Bible about how we should treat our neighbors and how we should live our lives. But if you think about living like Jesus, sometimes that can seem a little intimidating. I mean, Jesus was perfect. He did everything right. How can you possibly live up to that? But in today's gospel reading, Jesus teaches us an important lesson. Sort of like what I was talking about before, just do little things at a time. Jesus tells us how important it can be to do things that seem very small, like giving a cup of cold water to somebody who is thirsty. Hey, that doesn't seem so hard, does it? Giving a cold cup of water to someone? I may not be able to be instantly like Jesus, but I can lend a hand to somebody I see in need, right? So this week I want you to try and remember to be like Jesus in the little ways. Give somebody a drink of cold water. Hold a door open for someone whose arms are full. Tell someone how much you love them. Help your sibling or your mom or your dad or your grandparents. There are lots of little ways that you can be like Jesus. Will you pray with me? Dear God, sometimes living up to your example can seem like a huge job, but we know that the little things can make a very big difference. Help us to remember all of the little ways that we can show you our love and kindness every day. Amen.